We got T-minus about an hour. Hour and some change, and the weather's gonna start getting pretty terrible here. I mean, you can kind of feel it, you can kind of see it. I mean, look at this son of a gun. They're calling for hail, tornado possibly, tons of rain, which doesn't bother me. Hey, by the way, that big old deer up on my place, oh my God, it finally showed itself. That's pretty exciting. Look at this. Woo, look at him. You guys want to see a picture of him? Gets me kind of going. I don't know why. Oh, it's already pulled up on my phone. This is how excited I am. I'm just looking at him. Would you just look at him? God bless him, he's a giant, baby. I love that thing. I ain't gonna lie, that thing is pretty exciting. I was thinking about something the other night when I was putting these up. I don't know if you guys have seen these yet. Oh my God, they're up on the gosh dang wall too. Woo! We got some help from a buddy of mine and my father-in-law. Look, we got the elk up. I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I've killed a few elk. Why do I only have 2? I still don't know why I only have 2. I know where one's at, it's at my mom's, but I'm pretty positive. Colorado, my mom's. Colorado right there, New Mexico, I'm missing an elk. I am 100% missing an elk. Where is that elk at? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm almost positive I dropped that elk off at a place that's now not in business and has moved. Wow. This is the one time, because I never hung anything up on the wall in my last house other than that big elk was up. All these other things, these mounts, they were pretty much all stashed away for the most part. I killed my bigger deer up there. Look at them things just hanging out. I think I killed the middle one. I think I killed that one last year, and that one a couple years ago, and then that one was killed in Atlanta. But we did get these up too. Look, the Rock of the Marn, you guys know, or excuse me, the Rock of the Chickamauga, not Marn. I got these cool, I don't know, I thought they were pretty cool enamel. I'm not entirely sure, honest to God, if they're real or not. I think they actually might be repops, and they may have got me. One of those things on eBay where you're like, oh, these look really good, and you pay 140, 50 bucks for them, and you could get there, you're like, these actually look too good to be true. But they look cool, so we're gonna throw them up. But look at this. I got my Africa animal section. So what do we have? Impala, red Leshway, I think, Hemsbach, Sable, Wildebeest. That's actually not African, and that's my wife's first deer. I gotta go pick up a bunch more mounts. I got a bunch of fish mounts, and actually got a handful of like bird mounts. And I also have this coyote mount upstairs. Look at this thing. Actually, we got 2 mounts up here. I got 2. We got this one, which I have no idea what we're gonna do with this one yet. But this coyote one is awesome. Look at that thing. Coyote's got a bird in its mouth and everything. I had to actually get a federal duck stamp or like a, oh, here it is. It's coming. It's coming. The whole thing I'm worried about or was worried about was a hail. Anyway, I want to stick that coyote somewhere up on this wall with a big enough shelf. I think it'd be pretty cool to have the thing up on the shelf. But from far away, look at this. God, doesn't it look cool? Come on now. You guys got to admit, it looks pretty good, huh? Coming together. We put a little TV up there too. Gonna drill a hole in it. The wall, that is, so we can actually connect the power on the backside so it's not some dangly little orange cord hanging off, but it is what it is. Man, look at that. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Took a little bit. Now, we probably should get this van. We just paid a bunch of money for that van, as you guys do know. We do not want that sucker outside about to get a bunch of hail dings, possibly. We don't want it near anymore. We don't want these tables that don't have wheels. There's a reason why we spend so much money with tables and wheels, so we can move stuff around. So these gotta hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Well, we'll give it another day or so. We're just gonna have to. Hate that noise. Slide these suckers back. All right, son. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, that thing is huge, like big. So this is tonight's. So I'll probably actually want to shift that thing over. Man, I hope you guys are kind of enjoying these kind of videos. I'm telling you what, all this tonight's show, I've been thinking about it, and I really think there's a way for me to show you guys more in detail all my secrets on how I'm doing this. I feel like I've done it for long enough now to where I feel real confident in saying I probably kind of have it figured out when it comes to like storage units, collections, how I find them, but I never really go into detail, as you guys know on this channel, really any channel, on how I do it, which probably important to some of you guys on how I'm doing it, how I'm searching, what I'm looking for entirely, because I know a lot of people want to do something like this, that's storage unit wise, or maybe buying collections or something like that. Like, how am I finding them? What are my keywords? What are my indicators? Because indicators are pretty crucial. I've mentioned that many a times, and a lot of people don't really entirely understand what I mean by indicators. So the other day I was taking a shower and I decided, you know what, it's probably time for me to share my knowledge on how I do this and what I'm looking for on either units and or collections, mainly units. I mean, collections can be hit or miss, but for the most part, they've been really good. But units, I don't entirely miss too often on those. And I think my track record speaks for itself. So I've decided that I'm going to release this information in a members only area. I'm going to film every single unit, every single collection, what I did to find that unit, what indicators spoke to me out of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of units that I have to go through and look at. Why did I choose this one unit? Why did I put a price tag of what I'm willing to spend this amount? I'm gonna explain in detail every single thing to you guys, but it's only gonna be available for members. So if you guys want a membership, you guys will get those exclusive only videos on every single unit in every single collection on why I'm doing it. And it's not gonna be expensive ones. I can do cheap ones. I can go through and find some that are $300 or $400. Why I would select these units over the other 200 to 300 that are in the same price point that are about to end at the same time. It's very, very overwhelming for new people getting into it. But if you guys would like this, I'm going to release it in a members only area every single time I buy a unit, every single time I buy a collection. You guys will get the behind the scenes and it will be filmed and I will do like on screen stuff. Why, this is why I chose it. This is the indicator that popped out to me. This is why, so it might help you guys save a lot of money, a lot of time not buying those trash units that no one wants to be stuck with. Don't get stuck with those units and let me help you do it. Just go to the very top of the description. You guys can sign up in the members only area of YouTube and you guys will get unlisted videos that are only for you. Okay, only for, it's gonna cost like a cup of coffee a month is it. So if you guys want me to help you save a lot of money and maybe you guys can make a lot of money doing this, because I feel like I've done pretty well doing this thus far. My track record's okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. If you guys wanna maybe make some extra side money, this could be your chance. So take advantage of this. This is not something that I normally would do, but I feel like, you know what? I feel like it's time. I was taking a shower the other day and it hit me and like, you know what? Let's do this for the people. But I can't release that information to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So be one of the chosen few per se and select that members only area and you guys would have access to all those videos. They'll all be unlisted and only for you guys going in depth in every single unit. Hey, and I'm sure there's gonna be one of you guys that's gonna be pissed off that I'm doing that. I don't know why. People are like, oh my God, Rob is going for the money. Well, of course, everything you're supposed to be doing is try to make some money for your family, but this is a good opportunity and I would never release this to like 20,000 people that watch a normal video because that would kind of ruin it for the people that actually really want to do it, huh? So if you want to do it, I think it's knowledge worth every penny. I mean, let's be real. Who else is going to tell you guys all those kind of secrets? And who else also just has random just guns sitting on top of a... Whew. Things You Never Want to Say to Your Wife by Robert Terkla. Sitting in the shower the other night, just doing my thing, you know, washing myself off. Just so happened to just finish a good rowing exercise and I'm just prepping. I did 2,000 meters, okay? Ran 4 miles, did another 2,000 meters. Came inside, I said, my gosh, my butt cheek, they were killing me. Working out a chunk of my muscle that I never, ever used. Now, don't ever say this to your wife though, after doing this kind of exercise. Man, you know, after the baby, if you want to get your rear end back in shape, you know, more plump and in tone, just go out there and use the rowing machine. I instantly knew right when I said that out loud, I was in trouble. I was in trouble. Knew it instantly. I'm in the shower and I'm like, oh God. We have big glass walls. I started leaning off to the right and I could see her just do this. Oh, I was like, oh no, here it comes. The Colombian is about to be unleashed. And it was. Don't ever say those kind of things, boys. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. And you know what else I'm gonna add to the membership deal? We're gonna do one live a month where you guys can actually ask me questions, like type them out and I will physically answer you guys on a live session that'll only be available for the members as well. So you guys will get the videos explaining everything in detail on what I'm buying, how I'm buying it, how I'm finding it, so you guys can get my little tidbits and my secrets. And I'll give you guys one unlisted live stream just for the members only every single month. So you guys can ask any kind of questions you guys would ever like to ask me about either business or anything else. I don't really care. We can go from there. You can even send links to things you're thinking about buying. See, that's pretty cool. And some of you guys may not know this, but I am not an avid gun collector. I'm really not. I've got some that are actually from storage units. So I got like 3 or 4 from storage units in there and some random ones. That's actually one from a storage unit as well. But I've got some random ones in there that I bought for I bought for videos years and years and years ago, or they were given to me and I'll never use them. So I'm gonna take those in today along with the ones that we got from storage units, and I need to pick up one that's been sitting there for probably about 2 months now. I ain't gonna lie. That is my fault. Oh man, as you can tell, I did boat today. Got that knocked out of the way. Been kind of a busy little hectic morning. I'm excited though. This is one thing I've been looking forward to doing, is knocking this thing out. Get these guns kind of situated. I don't have enough space inside that safe, which is another reason why I need to get rid of some. As goofy as that may sound, I don't collect, like I said, unless it's World War II stuff. Then I might dabble just a little bit. All right, so this is one that I found inside of a unit. Actually, I think it was probably one of the, not the last unit I bought, maybe the one before that. This one also, it's like a replica from, I don't know, I think from like the 70s maybe. I don't know, it's not really old. This thing, if I get $10 for it, I'm gonna be pretty jacked. I'm not gonna lie. That thing's kind of goofy. What was the other one? Oh, here's another one that I found in a unit as well. So we have 4, actually no, we got 5. We got those 4, and then we also have this Airhawk Elite, which I'm not really expecting much, but that one also was found in a unit. So we got 5 from a unit and another handful or so. Something like this, you know, I don't want much. I'll never use it. Like that one, this one, this one. This one I bought for a video as well. I'll never use this thing ever. Like ever. And then this thing was actually, it's like a little 22 LR. Look at this thing. Yeah, there we go. That's a release for that. Literally single shot. Look at how goofy this thing is. Kind of weird, right? They may not even take all these. Who knows? God, I got more than I thought here. How do I carry all these in? It's like I'm trying to get all the groceries all at once. You guys know what I'm talking about? Some of these came from, some of these come from storage units, some of them are not.
I got you.
So.
You got the Mac too.
Yeah, this one's not bad. This is the coolest one. You gotta admit that one's high dollar right there. What would that thing be perfect for? Actually,
riding my Indian chief motorcycle, stuff
yeah.
like this.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Remember?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Give me an offer. If you want to take, give me an offer. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I don't want to sell something in front of them at their shop. Do you want that?
They don't mind.
I mean, do you want it?
To be honest with you, it is. They'll do it, man.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah.
You go, Louie.
I don't want
I don't want to piss you guys off. We're literally just walking your old shop with.
Trust me, yeah, you're good.
You want it? I actually have mags in the truck.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Let me go see which ones I got on the truck. Make sure I got one for it. I brought a box. I actually owe you guys a mag. This is why Texas is kind of cool. I literally pop into a pawn shop and might sell a freaking gun to a guy that's standing in the pawn shop. I hope I brought a mag for this thing. I brought a couple extra mags just because I always forget. Oh my God, the very last one fits. Oh, what are the chances of that? This is also pretty weird, I'm sure, for some of you guys who don't live down in a state like this. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe that one actually fit. Look at. You ever get these things in here?
Yeah, those do pretty well too.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just the same thing. You just got to sell it cheap.
Yeah.
Well,
You can take that. You can take it for free.
Is it a gun?
You have
though?
to. Yeah, it is. You have to take it with a deal. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it doesn't even have the ejector on it, man.
I'm not even. You don't even have to pay for it.
I know, but I don't want to have to.
Just take it.
We have to put it in our glue.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here, I'll just go destroy
Appreciate
it.
it.
I'll destroy it.
Bandsaw or something?
What's that?
I got a bandsaw. I can just cut it up.
You want to cut it?
You want me to just
Yeah, cut it up.
Just get rid of that.
Yeah, because I don't want it.
That way nobody in
Yeah,
It's
I
really
don't
not
want it.
worth
It's not worth anything.
messing with.
Or someone's gonna get in trouble. You don't mind just cutting it up? That'd be good. Yeah.
I'll cut it up.
I found that in a purse inside of a unit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yep, with this guy, you're at 1,045.
that's fine. Oh, where's my the other one?
What was
The gun. I got a gun in the back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You just hand it to me. I trust you.
All right.
right.
There you go. 76 cents.
I'm actually not really mad about that, and some of you guys probably think it's crazy that I was able to do a deal in the middle of a pawn shop floor with another customer. I asked the guy behind the counter beforehand. I said, "Hey, you okay with me doing this?" Because they were going to give me a little bit less, and I've done I've done a bit of deals with those guys. I drove all the way out here just to this one location because they're so cool. They allow me to film there. They've been cool with me on prices. We don't bicker back and forth. That's why I go. It's actually Texas Dollar Pawn in Wiley, Texas. Good people. I literally drove like an hour 15 just to come to this pawn shop to sell them my guns. I do buy some stuff from time to time. I did pick up some more stuff for myself here that I kind of showed off camera. I guess I'll show you when I get back over to the house. But that German pistol at Sig Sauer, I got that thing. It's a World War II one. It doesn't have any swastikas or anything like that on it. It's pretty cool though. It's a piece of history. So this right here is actually one of the reasons why I wanted to head over there. I found this at the pawn shop, which to me is kind of incredible that I found this at a pawn shop. It's not really something I would personally think would be at a pawn shop. Give me one sec here. Gotta get this thing down. I gotta show you guys under some light. It's gonna be made, I believe, after a little bit of research, looking up the serial number plus some of the indications on the slide itself. So the slide is gonna be up here on the top. Let's see, I'm gonna have to get some light for you guys. So I know I call it a Sig Sauer. It's actually a JP Sauer and Son, just so you know, before the whole name change. But see how it says Cal 7.65? Can you guys see that right there? Yeah, that Cal 765, that would mean it would be made, or at least the slide and everything else, because it has no safety on it either, between 1940 and 1944. So it was during the time that we were over there trying to take over the whole thing that was going on. Now I know I said that there was no swastikas or anything on it. I lied. I did not see it on where it was actually placed. So yes, there is one on there. And when I had originally looked, I was looking for one maybe on the barrel or by the trigger, but it's right there. I don't think, there it is. You guys can see it right there. See on the corner? There she is. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. There is apparently a time when the U.S. military, 3rd Armor Corps or something like that, they were over there putting these things together after the war. And I guess they were just taking parts and bits and pieces of these things. And I don't believe it to be the case because of the serial number, but I could be incorrect. But from what I think it's from 1940 to 1944, somewhere in there. That's actually my first piece that I've ever bought that has a Nazi emblem on it. I don't ever buy anything like that, but the pistols are a little bit different. I'll never actually own like a physical big thing of Adolf Hitler or anything like that. It's just kind of weird, but this is a good piece to add to my World War II collection. I have no idea how much stuff I'm going to collect over the next my whole lifetime, and my kids are going to be so confused. What are they going to do with this? I don't know. It's cool though. This pistol it's weighted correctly. It feels good. I mean, even back then they were making a pretty, I mean, they don't seem like they've made a ton of advancements, to be truthful. It feels really good. It's a little pocket pistol. Look at the thing. I bet you this thing will shoot like no other right now. You know, my father-in-law actually got me in a little bit of trouble on Whatnot. Matter of fact, for selling, we found a Nazi armband inside of a bag, and you're not allowed to sell that kind of stuff on Whatnot. I guess I understand to a certain extent, but it is a piece of military history, and I don't know. I guess I understand. They're from California, and they don't want to get in any kind of trouble. I get it. They're a business. Now, him getting me in trouble over the selling or doing the whole Nazi thing when we were alive, I'm now gonna go show him and tell him that I got him this pistol because, you know, let's go mess with him a little bit. Let's go, because he doesn't own a gun at all. This actually might be kind of funny. He might get a little offended over it. I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of funny. Hey, Carlos, I got you your very first pistol. I got you a pistol, your very first one ever. It's a Nazi one, since I know you like Nazi stuff.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Wow. It is?
Yeah, it is Nazi.
Should I?
Yeah. Yeah, that is though. Yeah, look.
Wow, that's nice.
No, you see it right there?
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
It is kind of funny. You got to admit, just teasing with him just a tad bit is pretty funny. Now, I got everything from last night loaded up, and I got to show you guys because I haven't went out here and looked either. So this is going to be an unveiling for me and for you. After these garage doors are going to go up nice and slow, I want to see, because Carlos says that they were very, oh wow. Yeah, see, look, this van, look at this. Can you guys see that? I would say it's kind of needed. I am going to be looking at a unit today. You guys can't even see back in there. There it is. So it is pretty much stacked all the way from as much as it needs to be, huh? That's like a stream and a half worth of stuff. It gives you guys a little bit better idea on why this van was needed. Since they won't come and pick up the gosh dang mail, come on now, USPS. Making me go and spend all this money for a van. But thank you so much for hanging out with me over here, guys. I do love you. I'm gonna go look at a storage unit and give the members something they've been asking for. Do love you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on another episode over here on Only Robert.